caption.
Good evening. I'm Bert Kwok. Tonight, we look back on the career of the self-styled supervarmint, Harry Hill. I'm sure you'll never forget how, in the old days, the whole family would curl up in front of the TV, then realize it was Harry Hill and turn over. I knew him, of course, and I can honestly say I never understood what the hell he was going on about. Sit back and learn from his mistakes.
Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as in heaven, give us our daily bread, and forgive us those who trespass, and forgive those who trespass against us. Singing the Lord's Prayer to a different tune. Brilliant fun. The caterer's there. And flat Eric, flat Eric, flat Eric, flat Eric. It may be painful, sir, but provided it doesn't twist round on its stalk, you're all right. Well, this week, my parents split up. Yeah, they split up. Basically, my dad was getting more and more deaf, relied increasingly on lip reading, and my mum, almost as if to spite him, became a Muslim fundamentalist. Oh, yeah.
Your dinner's in the oven! Your dinner's in the oven!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the pessimistic cobbler. There's no way I'll have those done by Friday. Well, I remember Christmas. When I was 6 years old, I asked for a set of felt-tip pens. Oh, yeah, the big set. The big set. All the colours from lemon yellow to mahogany. Well, I discovered my present all wrapped up that Christmas Eve. I felt it. Yes, it's the felt tips. Imagine my disappointment the following day. Panpipes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the optimistic cobbler. Thursday, do you?
It's in the oven! It's in the oven!
The power and the glory forever and ever, amen.
But how did it all start for Harry Hill? Harry was born Harry Roy Hill in Surrey in the 30s, at the height of the bog roll famine of 1936. You couldn't get paper for love nor money, and had to make do with a sponge on a stick. As this rare home movie footage shows, Harry and his big brother Alan had always been interested in entertainment. Their favorite game was to play Richard and Judy. Harry as the powerful matriarchal figure Judy, imposing her will on the weaker Richard, played by his brother Alan. More strange still, since the hit daytime program Richard and Judy was not to come to our screens for another 40 years. We talked to Harry's mum about his early formative years.
Monkey, them scara. Bleach, them thick nasal spray. Sniff, sniff.
Time passed. Details of the first 20 years of Harry's life were destroyed by Hitler and his Nazis. But eventually, Harry chose the life of the comedian and performed the, by now legendary, Where's My Hat sketch.
Help you, sir. I wonder whether you could furnish me with a hat.
A hat, sir?
Yes, I've lost my own hat and need a new hat.
Lost your own hat, sir?
That's right. I don't know where it is.
What about the hat upon your head, sir?
Well, it can't be my hat because
I don't know where it is.
A hat sketch? I don't know where it is. He did the same act for about 20 years. It was only when Alan left to do his national service that he had to think of a joke.
Well, I wanted a set of felt-tip pens for Christmas. Oh, yeah.
Harry was spotted by a young radio producer, George Mandela.
Will you help me hang Hitler, madam? I'll take the legs.
No, I'll take the legs.
Well, I'll take the head, then.
Well, I'll take the legs then.
Through here, then.
Yes, can I help you, sir?
Yes, I'm looking for my hat.
With shows like this, he was quickly picked up by the BBC Light programme and commissioned to write and perform 76 episodes of One of Many, his first and now largely forgotten series for BBC One, broadcast live.
Hiya, folks. Well, when I was 6 years old, at Christmas time, I asked for a pair of binoculars for Christmas. Oh, yeah. I discovered my Christmas present all wrapped up. I felt it. Yes, it's the binoculars. Imagine my disappointment the following day when 2 thermos flasks. What are the chances of that happening, mate?
In 1963, one of the musical guests was a bunch of young lads down from Liverpool called the Boozles.
Just stop it, will you soft-sobbing bastard?
What are you going to spoil it for?
Come on, fellas, it's just a bit of fun.
The first series of One of Many, we had 50 million viewers. 56 million for the Christmas special.
Yeah, of course, in those days there was only the one channel.
That's right, one channel and no off button on the TV. I mean, if you wanted to turn your television off, you had to wait for a power cut or a fuse to blow.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Sorry, I'm listening.
That year, Harry was invited to perform before Her Majesty the Queen in the Royal Command performance.
Yeah, has anybody seen my hat?
What are the chances of that,
In the lineup after the show, confused at the protocol, Harry mixed a bow with a curtsy and accidentally headbutted the Queen.
Leave her, Harry. She's not worth it.
It was around about this time at a hotel in Earl's Court that Harry met Ken Ford, the model for the Joy of Sex books, just released from prison on streaking offences, and invited him to take part in the show.
Well, my old dad used to work in a blue tack mine. Oh, yeah, in the old days before they worked out how to synthesize it artificially. Yeah. Of course, in a coal mine, you get a pickaxe, but in the blue tack mine, you get a big ball of blue tack, and you gently rub it over the seams. Yeah.
You can rub my seams any time you like.
It's the man from the Joy of Sex books, Ken Ford.
Hello, Harry. Love the show.
Ken Ford, of course, life model, the Joy of Sex books.
Yes, most of the drawings he did in pencil, but 1 or 2 in pen.
Floating ball.
Mind your own business.
All right, Ken, busy year.
Oh, yes, I say so, Harry, yes. What with the court case?
Court case? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
They brought out a pop-up version of The Joy of Sex, and a man has taken us to court because he said his doesn't pop up like it did when he first got it.
I see. And your position for us today?
The full English. Eggs, bacon, tomatoes, sausage, mushrooms, black pudding, all served atop a fried slice.
Off you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, page 4, fig 32. The full English.
Ken Ford there.
It was 1977, and punk laughs had hit the street. For old-fashioned dinosaur comics like Hill, it was a question of adapt or die. Harry appeared on a live TV debate defending his old, more traditional methods of laughter-making.
What's wrong with a nice old-fashioned punchline? I mean, why do you always have to bring the Queen into
Stuff
everything?
the Queen.
What did you say?
Nothing. A rude thing.
Come on, what was it?
Stuff the Queen.
Well, I've met the Queen and she's a very nice lady. And I hope I don't meet you lot again.
Then the bombshell dropped. A young stoat who had turned up to one of Harry's sauna massage sessions was caught in Harry's hotel room. The stoat had left a trail of Watsits, which had been followed by a Sun reporter.
Nothing happened between me and Harry. I wanted it to, but he just combed my hair.
Harry's management quickly organised a tour to cash in on the press coverage. But then, when it was revealed that Harry had plucked a chicken whilst on holiday in Devon, the tour was cancelled, and Harry disappeared off to the Priory, at the Priory pub, Guildford, not the clinic.
I'm giving up comedy and going into serious acting.
2 acting roles followed. First in Ott, the Art Garfunkel story. Then in Eddie, the Eddie Izzard story in the West End of Bradford, directed by Sir Peter Hall.
And all the bees are coming out of the hive and the beekeeper's going, go away, go away.
No, no!
Fucking useless.
Barry Gosney remembers the opening night.
Oh, terrible.
Harry's acting career had failed. In a desperate attempt to boost his flagging appeal, Harry increased the size of his collar to a dangerously high level and then was found collapsed under the weight in his dressing room. He was rushed to hospital, and a team of tailors worked through the night and gradually managed to bring him back into fashion. Pretty soon, he was up in bed laughing and joking with the nurse and back to work on his new series.
2 thermos flasks.
If the world is round, what's the point of ironing?
My big brother had him.
If it's too hard, I can't understand it. Hey, Harry, what's flirting?
Well, the thing with the flirting is, Alan, it's all a game. It's less what's being said and more what's not being said. You see, the system I like to use is to associate an item of clothing, an item of the gentleman's clothing, in association with an item of the lady's furniture. A clothes item of furniture association system. You've got to have a system, Alan. Stalagmites and stalactites. Ted Heath, Penelope Keith.
Derek Guyler, Bonnie Tyler.
So if you were a lady, I might say to you, oh, madam, I do apologize, but my cravat appears to be resting on your sideboard. Get the idea? Item of clothing, item of furniture. All right, here's another one. Oh, madam, I do apologize, but my poncho appears to be snagged on your Welsh dresser. Your turn.
Okay. My pants are stuck down the back of your radiator.
But Alan, if you're here, who's grooming the badgers, ready for the badger parade?
It should be me, shouldn't it?
You better get down there grooming bay. And Alan.
Yes, Harry? That's all very well, but is it entertainment?
Coming up on Harry Hill, Frank Skinner speaks out, Stufa talks, and the betrayal of the Badgers.